video we're going to cover the ordering system, how orders are placed and how they're received, and how all of that, what technologies are driving all of that, and how it all works. So here you can see I've already put a few items in our shopping cart and we're ready to check out. So we continue to checkout, enter our details, and continue. And let's pay with credit card. Alright. Now that wait period there, like, I could have improved the UX design on that, because you notice after you click place order, it kind of doesn't give any sort of indicator that it's sending the order. So one way that I could improve that in the future is I could put some sort of a loading animation or something in that spot, just to let the user know that it's doing something. Okay, so once we place our order, we get this tracking page, and it shows the address that it's going to, what the total was, the payment type, and this is the live where the live updates come in, and that's via WebSocket, and it also shows what they ordered. Okay. Now, and then it also has a link back to the home page. So if you go back to the home page, after you've placed the order, you can see here it shows that we have one pending order. And if you were to place multiple orders, this number would increment. So if you place another one and came back, it would say 2, 3, 4, you know. And when you click on that link, it takes us back to our tracking page. And when we have multiple orders on this tracking page, it'll show, it'll list all of them. And I'll demonstrate that a little bit later on here. But I want to show how the orders are received. So we go onto our employee dashboard, and right now we're logged in as the store owner. And any employee can see the orders coming in and manage them. If I was signed in as, I don't know, like a lesser privilege, like say like the lowest authorization role, which is a crew member, you would only have like a few items that you could actually go to. Orders would be one of them. But you can see here, we placed our order and this notification is flashing. This also comes in via a WebSocket. So there's no need to, refresh the page or anything like that. So when we click on it, you can see the order, and you can see who the customer was, the order status, how long they've been waiting. This updates automatically as well. I have a little script that runs every 15 seconds, I believe I have it set to, that calculates the wait time for all the orders. So if you have a big long list, this automatically updates as well. So you can see it just did. It said 2 minutes, now it says 3 minutes. Okay. Now when you go to view, you can view the order, and you can see you can update the order status here. So it's currently not started. The next one is preparing, and then after that, out for delivery, and then finally complete are the statuses. If you're a manager or above, you can. This isn't really hooked up. This issue refund. I could hook it up via Stripe API. All the credit card orders are through Stripe, and they have a functionality where you can do this via their API. Or another way that you can do refunds is you can do it on their dashboard. So you don't even necessarily have to do this to be able to issue refunds on credit card. Okay, and it shows some basic information, what the total was, the payment type, customer info, their email, phone number, name, an address, and this is with Google Maps showing their address. And you can do full screen this if you want. You can do street view, you know. And then after that it shows, you know, what they ordered, the order items. Okay. Now let's go ahead and update the status. So you can see it's not started, and the customer is looking at their order tracker, and you know it says received. Now the next step is going to be preparing. Now they don't have to refresh this page at all because all this comes in live via WebSockets. So you can see when we come over here and we update the status from not started to preparing, and back on the tracker page, you can see it automatically updated. Alright, so let's go back to all orders, and you can see here it says preparing now. Now we're going to place another order with the same customer, and what should happen is you'll see the notification will pop in here that we have one new order. And so back here is the customer. We go back to our home page, one pending order. Let's place another order as the same customer. So it's just something simple, you know. And I think we were Chuck Money, weren't we? Yeah. So Chuck Money. So we have the same customer information here. We'll continue. This time we'll pay using cash. Please have cash ready upon delivery. Place the order. And we're back here on the tracker page. And you notice how now it says, instead of thank you for your order, it says thank you for your orders. And you can see this is order 1. And this is order that we just placed, number 2. Okay. And then over on our employee dashboard, there's our notification, one new order received. Let's place another order, and this will say 2 new orders received. Oops. Whoa. Sorry about that. Back to our home page, and you see now this says 2 pending orders. Let's place another one. As Chuck Money. Pay with cash again. Place the order. And now it lists all 3 of our orders. And over on our employee dashboard, 2 new orders received. So when we click this button, both of those orders will populate into this list. And there we go. Alright. And each one of these has an independent tracker. So let's say we're going to update the last one to preparing. So this one is currently preparing, this one is just received, and this one's just received. So we're going to update this last one to preparing, just to prove that all of them update independently and there are no conflicts or anything. So we've updated the last one to preparing, and you can see there it is, and this one's still, and these 2 are still the same. So they update independently. Now let's complete all of these orders. So we'll complete the first one. Complete. Now that's no longer in this list, and you can see it's complete here. Now notice this list is active. These are just active orders. So you can view only the active orders that have not been completed. You can view only the completed orders, or you can view all of the orders. So if we go to all, these 2 are pending. These 2 have been completed. This one, Brian Goodsworth, I placed this earlier today, so that's why that's there. And only completed. Okay. Now let's finish this one. Let's finish them all. And the last one. Okay, now we have nothing in our active, and those are all our complete. And you can see all of these now on the tracker page are complete. So if we go back to the home page, we no longer have any pending orders. They've all been completed. And we no longer see that message up here. Okay. Now the way this works is this is on a daily basis. Okay, so all these orders that are complete tomorrow, like after the store closes and the next day we log in, this is going to be empty as well. All of these are going to be wiped off of our operational database. But the data, the sales data, a job runs at the end of each day that crunches all of the sales data and dumps it into a separate database called a data mart, which is in the reports section. I'm going to make a separate video on how this works. But all of the completed orders at the end of the day are dumped into that data mart, and that data mart database holds every sale ever made. And also a spreadsheet, an Excel spreadsheet is generated that's the daily report. And that report, I have it set up to where it's emailed out to all the managers at the end of each day. And you can also, in the reports section, you can download the latest. And again, I'm going to go into that in a separate video. But I just wanted to explain that these orders don't stay on the system forever. They don't stay on the operational database forever. So the next day, this will all be cleaned out. And yep. Let me think. Is there anything else for the order system? I think that's pretty much all there is to it that can be explained. So once again, thank you for watching this video.